Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. You know what this is. Your favorite living legend, Jay Mack. Again, we're back, going over some dreams of mine with the point of it helping you decipher the dreams in your dream world, and hopefully pointing out things taking place in the spirit world, and you making the connection. In the real world, helping you make the connection between what's happening in the real world and in the dream world. I had to pause to say a prayer from the last video about that 18-wheeler. The enormity of it just hit me. Ladies and gentlemen, please record your dreams, and after a year, go back over them again. Even though you rebuke it, just go over it. You can learn something. Because I caught great insight doing that video for you. Again, like Confucius said, he who secures the well-being of others secures his own. So I thank God for that dream, and if it wasn't of him, I rebuked him. But if it was him, I came into agreement with it. All right, now let's get you all up and ready to get on the highway with your 18-wheeler. Now, this is the 1st of October, 2019. I had a sex dream with 4 women. 3 were faceless, and 1 I know. Now, the lady I know made a smart comment. So I cursed out, and that's what woke me up. Of course, I had to go on a fast after this. 4 women. After the dream, on the 29th, 2 days, September, August has 31 days. So 1, 2 days, 3 days ago with the 18-wheeler, I have a sex dream with 4 women and 3 with no face. If you have a dream and you interact with people and you don't see their face, or they don't show their face, or they're hiding their face, that's not a good sign, people. That's the beast working overtime. So it's bad enough this was a sex dream, plus an orgy. 3 of the women had no face. All right. And I had another dream where a dream of 2 Star Wars jets. And the second jet had a huge circle on the back to help it fly. I didn't see how, but it was a new technology. I just happened to be in possession of it. Oh, I don't know if you're a fan of Star Wars. There's the jets with the X-wings. Then there's another jet in the dream. There's a new dream with like a circle on the back. It's like a regular airplane, but it has a circle, like a flat disc in the back. Now, I don't know how that was supposed to help it fly, but it helped it fly. And it was new technology. And I just happened to be the one flying it. With the X-wing, yes. And the second jet. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, if they were fighting or not. But anyway, I was in the unconventional jet. So I took that to mean that in the spirit world, my life took off. That all the work I was doing was finally paying off. Because here I am in a jet that couldn't fly. It was new technology, plus it was keeping up with a regular jet. Like, take for example, let's say you were to get a regular jet and you're keeping up with a fighter pilot, a fighter jet. But your jet is not built. Like, if you look at all fighter jets, they all look the same. The principles are the same. Because they're built for speed and maneuverability, so they all share similar characteristics. But here I am in an airplane or a flying machine A machine that can fly is not conventional at all. Now I look at that. That was a good dream. Because I take it that I have, I would say, elevated, leveled up, moved on. Yeah, all I can say is I got a new weapon. I got a new toy to fight with. But anyway, I thank God for this. And just in case, if it was not of God, I rebuked it. But that was a good dream. To me. Now looking back at it, that was a good dream. Excuse me. This is now helping me. I'm glad I'm doing this, recalling these dreams, because I forgot half of this stuff. But once I read it, it comes back. And then, because it's been over a year, I've got insight. I can look back. And from all I learned from Minister Ewan, I could apply new eyes to these dreams. Anyway, moving on to October 2nd, 2019. I was in a church on a hill, and my nephew was in the choir. And I went down the hill, and I saw a car on the lawn. I guess being in church is a good thing. But just in case, I rebuked it. And I rebuke being in the church, and I thank God to be in the church, because the church is the house of God. Now, like I said, based on the way things were going in my life, I have to rebuke that just in case if it was a trap. Excuse me. Hey, I'm paranoid. Well, I was paranoid back then. Like, my dreams have changed. Thank God. So my dreams are straight. Like back then, they were more conniving. You know, it's more ambiguous. It could be that's a good dream, but it may not be. So I took no chances. Now, I was walking in a shopping center, like a shopping district, like how you would have not strip malls. Anyway, it's like an upscale shopping center, like it's like an outdoor mall. And you've got like the palm trees everywhere, flowers, like the divider between the road has like hedges in the middle, flowers around it. It was real beautiful. And I just saw this old Range Rover, and its owner, who was from England. Well, I knew he was from England because he had on a shirt. Well, I assume he's from England. He had on like one of those polo shirts with England on it, and the English flag, the Union Jack on the side mirrors of the car. That was it. Thank God if it was of him. If it wasn't, I rebuked it. Now, the 3rd of October, sorry. Oh, I dreamt a snake crawled or was crawling near my feet or ankles. Now, I can't remember how big the snake was, but what are your feet for? So, you know, I had to go on a fast. And I rebuked this. I rebuke the snake. I rebuke it coming near my feet. I rebuke it attacking my foundation. I rebuke the attack on my progression, because you need your feet to move. I rebuke it. The beast trying to stop my progression. And if you're not moving forward, you're standing still. So I have to rebuke that. And stagnation. And ultimately poverty. And Minister Ewing said, when you see a snake in the dream, that means someone went to the witch of Endor and called up a lot of evil against you. So because of that, I went on a fast. You call up evil, I'll drop a nuke. I can't remember what day the 3rd of October was. If it was a Sunday, 24-hour fast, which I usually do on Sundays, plus a 12, depending on how much I ate on Saturday. If I eat a lot on Saturday, I'll do a 12-hour fast on Monday or a 6-hour fast on Monday. So I did a 24-hour fast for this sucker, irregardless of what day it was, plus more the following day. Now, this may or may not have been a dream, but I recorded it. I could be mistaken, but it felt like something walked on the bed near my knee. But it could have been me hitting the cable TV. Yeah, the cable for the cable TV. For some reason, the cable guy, in his great infinite wisdom, I guess he didn't want to go too close to the wall. So from the wall, I think 2 feet out, he drilled a hole to push the cable through. So I had to staple it against the wall of the roof so it could be flush against the wall. Well, anyway, I've been doing that for years to the point that there's no place to put the cable in the ceiling anymore because it's all filled with holes, so it just drops and hangs. But that's what I thought may have happened. But because of the dream of the snake, I had to assume that there was someone walking on my bed, and of course I rebuked that. And Minister Stephen says that's a perfect sign that witchcraft activities are being aimed at you. When it feels like people walking on your bed. So, I rebuke the beast. The beast caught it. And I think I'm going on a fast for that also. Just to be sure. But anyway, I have another dream. It's almost 15 minutes, and this may take more than 3 minutes. So, give me a second. I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. Thank you.